Candess Campbell, and I'm all about teaching you how to use your intuitive guidance to make better choices in your life, and also self-healing tools so you can sync your body, mind, and spirit. And so today what I'd like to do is I'd like to teach you muscle testing, or I call it kinesiology. Different people may say it's only muscle testing, but we can talk about that in another video. So what I want to teach you to do is to gather your own information by using a process of muscle testing. Now the way to do this is you can quiet yourself first, and I would say to use the previous videos and to ground, center, run your energy to get clarity, but actually you don't really need to do that. So what you want to do is you want to put your fingers like this. Now this is my non-dominant hand. I have my thumb and my middle finger, and then I use the middle finger of my dominant hand. And so I'll say something that is true, such as my name is Candess, and I pull and it's strong. Now I'll say something that's false, like my name is Minnie Mouse, and I pull and it breaks. Now you want to not like really pull hard and that. You want to just ease into it, be kind of like a gaze, how you are whenever you do any intuitive reading. So another thing I might ask is walking for a mile would support my system, and I pull and I get a yes. Okay, so now I'm going to ask, walking for 3 hours would support my system. Oh, no, that wouldn't. So you can use this in determining behaviors that would be helpful for your body. You can also use it with foods. Now one way to use it with food that I like is when you're at the store, you can pick up an orange and you can test the orange to see if it's strong, and you could also do it like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and what you're doing is you're testing the life force. So you would want to buy fruits, vegetables, food that has a real high life force. I usually go, I try to get close to 90. You know, sometimes depending on the time of year, you can't do that with all foods, but you want to have the higher level. So for instance, if you're at the store and you have several pieces of fruit, you know, you want to test and see which one is higher. And that has to do with the life force in the food supports your cellular system. And so you always want to eat food that has the highest vibration. So muscle testing is a great way to do that. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this, you play with it. Bless your hearts, and namaste.